friends. I'm working my way through a few little square books. I learned this technique from Lindsey over at the Frugal Crafter. This is a wonderful way to kind of stock your gift drawer. If you're like me, you're a frugalista and you might make a lot of your own gifts and that sort of thing. I have a gift drawer upstairs in my house, and that's where I put all of the little, just the little things that I make, and they make beautiful little gifts for, you know, showers, baby showers, birthdays, just a little thank you or I'm thinking of you kind of thing like that. So Lindsey has a wonderful tutorial over at the Frugal Crafter. So let's work through this really quick. I want to show you how to fold the paper. Lindsey suggests using up all your ugly scrapbook paper. I don't think this paper is ugly, but I don't know what to do with it, and I've taken I've really gotten strung out on paper beads, so I've been doing a lot of paper bead projects with paper, you know, with scrapbooking paper that I just don't know what to do with. The first thing that we're going to do is fold the scrapbooking paper in half, and that's a 12 by 12 piece of paper. We're going to fold it in half, and then we're going to fold the sections inside like that. And then we're going to fold it in half the other way. Just like this. Be sure that you're creasing. You can use a bone folder. You can, the only reason I have a bone folder is because my friend gave me one. It's funny because when I first started looking at paper crafts on YouTube, everybody had a bone folder, and I thought, well, I don't have a bone folder, so I can't do it. And I don't have a this, so I can't do it. And I don't have a that because I can't, so I can't do it. And then one day I thought, you know, this is crazy. I don't have these proper tools, but surely that doesn't mean that I can't, you know, not do stuff. And, you know, I just started gathering what I could when I could afford it. And, you know, I put together a little tiny craft stash, and then I kind of put out the word that I was doing some crafting, and oddly my cousin had this whole Stampin' Up kit and stamps and inks and all this stuff that she gave me. And you know, just don't let not having a bone folder keep you from doing anything, right? I folded my paper, and now I have 16 little squares. The next step is to make a cut, and I'm really challenged, y'all. You know, we've talked about my stamping technique is bad, my stenciling technique is non-existent. Well, this is another thing that I have a lot of problems with, is using an X-Acto knife and a ruler, but hey, let's do the best we can. Alright, so we make one cut from this point of the paper to the bottom. Alright, I'm sorry, Kronk is grumping in the background. I don't know what he's grumping. What you grumping about, buddy? Huh? What you grumping about? Alright, and then we do another cut from this side all the way to the end of the paper. And then one more. Again, from the corner of this first corner to the end of the paper, like that. All right. Again, you know, if you're doing this with kids, just give them scissors. Most of the times I cut it, but I just wanted to. It was a challenge. I wanted to see if I could do that. And then what you're left with is the letter M. Okay. So if you've gotten to the letter M, yay, you're doing it correctly. Alright, the next thing that we want to do, we want to fold two pieces of paper just like this. Next thing that we want to do is we're going to make sure that you're using this side of the paper. So your pattern goes up, the white is on the bottom. And we glue this corner, I'm sorry, this square. Put some glue on there, glue stick or whatever. I don't know what's wrong with Gronk. He's just grumping. Okay, and so we've glued this together. this is where it got confusing for me the first time I watched the video, and I had to watch it a couple times. You start accordion folding, and I think that I was trying to accordion fold this whole thing, but you know, you're taking it strip by strip, and you're folding. Okay, when you get to here, fold it under. All right, now here's the next one that we're going to put some glue stick on. Flip that over. There we go. And up we go. When you get here, go under. I had to watch Lindsey's video a couple of times to get that. Okay, and there we go. All right, so we have our first signature for our little book done. All right, let's go through that whole process again. Remember, you've got your letter M, right? Okay, now we're working. See, I almost did the wrong thing. You want white pages, so you need to flip it over. And this is the side that we're going to use. You could use this, you know, if you have a pattern paper that you really like. And this would be a very nice pattern paper to use for the white pages of your book, you know, so you could do it the other way. This is really pretty lovely. You could write on that. Okay, but we're gonna make our book all white. Okay. All right, we glued this. Now we're folding up, down, under, right? We got here, we did under. More glue stick here. I am running out of glue stick, and I did not take advantage of the back to school sales, so bad me. All right, we're going under. Fold this one over, and there we go. Accordion folding, and we have our second signature. So this is our first signature. Oh, this is the first signature that we did. This is our second one, okay? Now, you're going to glue these together, okay? So, let's take them. Be sure, and I noticed Lindsey kept checking this too. It's like, oh God, do I have everything folded right? Is that right? Is that what it's supposed to do? Uh-oh, wait, okay, see, I had that one folded wrong. All right, let me check this one real quick. Whoopsie. There it is right there. All right, so if you mess up a little bit, that's okay. Just check and make sure that your white pages are together. And this is the spine of your book. Okay, so we're going to glue those things together. Lindsey has a lovely little tape runner thingy. Boy, I'd like to have one of those. I'm sure I'll get one day. Okay, now we're gluing these together. All right, now make sure that your spine is here and your pages are here. All right, now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put the cover on our book. And it was funny when Lindsey was doing this, she said, you know, like we used to cover our books in the 80s. And I'm like, whoa, she's a youngin'. I was graduated in the 70s. Okay, we won't talk about that anymore. All right, you are going to put your little book kind of snug against, this is a 6x12 piece of scrapbook of paper. So we're going to put that here, and we're going to make a nice little crease up at the top, and then fold this. And again, you know, bum folder, handle of your scissors, whatever you want to do. Lindsey suggests maybe coming down 1/16 of an inch or 1/8 of an inch. She says that you can just kind of, as you make these books, you kind of learn how much you need to come down. She also makes the point that, and it's very true, that older scrapbooking paper is not 12x12. You know, a lot of times you get, I had some very old scrapbooking paper, and And it was not 12 by 12, which was kind of weird. Because, you know, we think everything's, you know, 12 by 12 now, but, it wasn't then. All right. Okay, now, next thing we're going to do, that doesn't look quite even, but I think it's okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to tuck our book in and create a spine. Okay, so to create a spine, I just kind of rub this here. Lindsey pinched hers like that, and then she flipped it over. She's going to give it another good pinch right here. She also cautioned about getting, you know, getting just the book in general too tight. So I guess we have to be careful about that. I don't think I've ever gotten one too tight, but, you know, I think that's a matter of luck, isn't it? Okay, now, you've got your book in here. You've created the spine right here. The next thing is to kind of tuck the scrapbooking paper here and make another crease. Flip it over and do the same thing on this side. Sorry about the wiggly desk, y'all. I work at a very small area, and my desk sometimes wiggles. Okay, I'm going to put this in like this. And just make sure, that's what Lindsey was doing, you know, she was making sure that the book fit the right way as she worked on it. Okay, so there we go. There's our crease there. And, okay. What's wrong, buddy? Are you not happy today, baby? Okay, tuck in the flap of your book. And then let's do back. Uh-oh, got a little bit of it sticking out there. Okay, right. Now, tuck your flap in. Oops. There we go. Oh, I am working with scrapbook paper that is, you know, it's a little bit stiff, but that's okay. I like working with a stiffer paper better than I do with a flimsy-ish paper. But you can use whatever. It doesn't matter. And there is your little book. I still have a little bit of a problem here. I don't know what I did. I don't think I got the bottom quite even, but oh well. I'll just tuck it up like this. Okay, and there we go. And I think for the embellishment for the front, I am going to just choose something really simple. My friend sent me this. Look at that. Isn't that just fun? I think it's, yeah, it's Bo Bunny, and it's got all kinds of stickers and fun things on it, and it was part of a paper pack that she sent me. And there is a beautiful little camera. And then, let's see. Oh, I like that. I like the word memories. Uh-oh, I got a little bit of white there. I'm going to clip that off real quick. Lindsey used some embossing and a stamp for hers. It was so pretty. And if you want to put a bookmark in this, all you have to do is just glue a bookmark in the back. You know, glue like a piece of ribbon or something, yarn or whatever you want to do in the back. You know, this is just a great way to just use up some scrap things that you might have laying around that you don't know what to do with. And I am going to add these to my gift drawer upstairs, and they make a quick handy dandy gift, and I don't have to go to the store and pick anything up. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed. Go see Lindsey at the Frugal Crafter, and if you liked what you saw here, please do give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate it. Have a great day, y'all.